After that comes English, which for most of the candidates ends up being the toughest part for scoring. It is not something which is tough to study because there is no end to this portion, which is mainly why candidates find it very tough to score in this portion. The English portion tests your grammatical skills, it tests your vocabulary. So here you will be dealing with antonyms, synonyms, grammatical errors, comprehension, etc. So the English portion is something that is completely based on just practice, your vocabulary in general. So it is something which you build over time and not something you can study overnight, right? The last part is logical reasoning. Logical reasoning again is 10 marks, which is the only remaining 10% of the paper. And in logical reasoning, we get different questions from different kinds of logical reasoning. When you will study, you will come to see that there are different topics inside logical reasoning. There are things like clock sums, calendar sums, which are a little more advanced, a little more complicated, and there are some general questions such as some family relation questions, some seating arrangement questions, which even without prior knowledge or even without knowing the technicalities, candidates can solve. And apart from these, there are some very general ones which are just like some riddles or the logical reasoning questions that you can find in any aptitude test. Any aptitude test, most of the entrance examinations, they contain this section on logical reasoning. You can have some missing sequence in this portion. So some coding and decoding, where they can give you letters and replace them by numbers, and you have to find out what the letters or the sequence of letters represent. Okay, so that's the bird eye view of the entire paper that you have to appear for the ACET examination.